now, by the way. So
Another tornado in Tennessee.
and the secondary circulation is going right over downtown Huntington right now. So Huntington, I need you in the lowest level center of a room with no windows. Circulation be like Old Stage Road. This is in Carroll County. Take Loop, Skyline Drive, Stephanie Road. This is
I'm from Indiana.
Bridgman
I'm from Indiana, Gary, Indiana. And I moved here to Nashville, Tennessee, 2016. So I never experienced tornadoes before, even though I know that Gary just recently had a tornado for the first time that I know of. When I was little, I'm born and raised from Indiana. But I never experienced a tornado before until I got here in Tennessee. And the first time I experienced a tornado here, the tornado was jumping. I moved here in 2016, and if you go back and look, if you want, it was a tornado that jumped. Just was jumping all over, and it passed over us and went to another street or something like that. And that next day, when I got up, I seen what a tornado can do. I heard the sound of the tornado. The windows started shaking. I was so scared. So now I fear tornadoes. I seen it. It looked like it was walking. Every time, when I was driving down the street and I was looking at all the damage, it was like the trees was linked over. It was like that tornado was walking. Had everything linked.
So this would be heading towards, say, Vale at 542, Halls at 548, it'd be in Springville at 554, Lip Creek at 603, and then Dover, you would see this at about 619 if it holds together. And then we've got the southern stream, which looks really healthy on the storm thing. You can kind of see it looks almost like that's a debris thing coming out of it. Davis, did you see that? The look of the hook?
Yeah, I see that. I'm trying to prepare this picture for you here, but yeah, right near the hook, it does look like it looks sort of noisy, as we call it, but it did look like a little bit of debris there, possibly. So,
yeah,
Lord.
Yeah, first of all, I'm going to put this out into motion here, guys, because I want you to get ready, because this could be on the ground right now. This one, Westport, I need you in your...
I really do fear tornadoes.
Get to your safety level now, because it is going to be on top of you in 2 minutes. This could be on the ground. I promise you this could be on the ground. Buena Vista, 543. Camden, 555.
Buena Vista?
15 minutes max. You'll see this in Johnsonville at 601, at 613.
I know they're not talking. Oh Lord, have mercy. And Buena Vista is right over here near me. Let me look. Let me show you what it look like outside.
There looks like there could also be some debris being thrown from this.
This is what it's looking like outside. It's wind blowing. Humid. Hold on. I'm gonna get on off here because it just said Buena Vista, and Buena Vista is about me. If it's talking about that Buena Vista.
It's coming to you next, and this is a tornado warning storm. It's very large. It's moving into a very
Lord have mercy.
air mass for storms to continue to breed, so it's not a good thing. So you've got this tornado warning, just so we show you. I want to make sure I take a break here and show one other thing too, because I know people are wondering.
We just had one in Tennessee 2 days ago, 2 or 3 days ago, I believe. 2 days ago, one. Now here we go again with another one.
Hail coming out of this, center over Santa Fe. This is moving into Williamson County next, so heads up Fairview, heads up, I would say, downtown Franklin and even the Brentwood area.
Let me see.
And we're starting to see more storms form out here, out ahead of the main line. So any of these could start to work and move. And then we've got one severe storm here, so heads up Wayne County.
Okay,
you could be getting a storm here too.
Know.
But again, sticking with it for this storm right in here. We've got this storm right in here. It is a tornado warned storm. It affects till 6 o'clock. Just look at the velocities. It's right in here around Clarksburg area. And as I zoom down, there's about 2 areas that we've been watching. One by Huntington, and then there's one by Clarksburg as well. So again, at this one, if I go down to the Clarksburg one, because that one seems the more intense with all the hail too. This is right over Westport Road in Carroll County.
Okay, it must be another Buena Vista somewhere else.
And Highway 14. Let me get down to some more roads and a little closer here for you. Clarksburg Road. It's near, oh, I know we got a new severe thunderstorm warning. I'm going to get to that in just a second. That's for Marshall, Williamson, Rutherford, and Murray County. Okay, hang on one second. I'm going to get to you in just a second for that. Blunt Road, it's going to be near Dollar Road, Smyrna Road. This is in Carroll County. Now, if I'm saying your street name,
Carroll County.
Road,
Okay.
Comfort Road, Camden Road, Park Road.
That's not, let me not see it because I don't want to jinx it.
With no windows because a potential tornado could be bearing down on you. It's definitely Doppler radar indicated. At one point, it did have a tornado that had dropped down. So we're yes, go ahead.
Basically, we're looking at, I'm still following Memphis's chat room since they're the ones that cover Carroll County. And you take a look at the picture here on Max 2. This is what was sent in by Emergency Management Stephen Foster with Carroll County. That's the close to golf ball size hail that he's holding up there. You see sort of several rings in it indicating it went up and down in the updrafts and downdrafts and collected more moisture. But that's how large the hail is. So far, looking at the Memphis chat room, and since these people in Carroll County are reporting to them, I haven't seen them report that they've seen anything on the ground other than hail. But we definitely have the rotation in the clouds. That's how big the hail is in that storm in Carroll County and the Huntington areas.
Okay, that's good to know. So nothing confirmed yet. So that is something to know, noteworthy. But we are talking about severe storms. So we've got this storm here for Dixon, Hickman, Murray, and Williamson County for wind gusts of 16 quarter-inch hail. Now we got this new cell. This cell looks not good either. Okay, this cell is for Bedford, Marshall, Murray, Rutherford, and Williamson County, folks. Notice it's just north of Lewisburg. It's headed towards Chapel Hill right now, centered, I would tell you, over really Marshall County and really eastern Murray County. And then it's going to be heading north and east at about 50 miles an hour. Now this one has with it hail. Yep, you can see the hail is pretty much over Lewisburg right now, the hail core right there. And then it's got with it, let's see, we're starting to see rotation with this one too, Davis. We're getting a lot of severe thunderstorm warnings, so we're going to keep going with all this in a second. But this one's starting to rotate too a little bit.
Got me here by myself at home.
So this one is this is in Marshall County now. This is in Marshall County. It's just a severe thunderstorm warning, but I'm looking at these greens and I'm looking at these reds, and they're starting to touch again. You look for the green wind going to the radar, red wind going away. We can see them kind of touching together. That's where that possible rotation could be. And it does look like this storm may be trying to rotate over in Marshall County. So this would be headed over 99 towards Chapel Hill. I'll do a quick storm track on this one for you too, just to show you exactly where that rotation will be heading. Because we could be having multiple tornado warnings at the same time. So, folks, I just want to make sure you're aware. This is a severe thunderstorm warning right now, but this could turn into a tornado warning. This is for, this is going to be heading towards Verona at 541. So it's on top of you in Verona. Chapel Hill, you're going to see this at 550. Unionville, 555. Eagleville, 558. Midland, 603. Almaville, 608. Barfield, 610. And Murfreesboro. You would see this at about 6:15 if it holds together. Now, right now, it's just a severe thunderstorm warning. But again, all the environment around it is conducive for storms to start to rotate. So we're going to be watching for that one as well. So you've got that severe thunderstorm warning, and that one looks, more supercell in nature. Then we've got this one up here, too, for Cheatham, Davidson, and Dixon County. This one is, again, until 6:15. This is centered over Kingston Springs, so you're probably getting noisy over Kingston Springs. You definitely got some hail going over you and some damaging winds. Remember, winds can do a lot of damage, too. That's heading towards Ashland City. It would clip probably Madison and Goodlettsville area next as it heads towards Davidson County. That, again, has wind gusts to 60. Let's see. A little bit of hail right by Kingston Springs, looking at the greens and reds. Rotation doesn't look that eminent on that one, so that's some good news. But you could still be getting hail. You could still be getting gusty winds. And then as we go over here, this is the one that is I would tell you, the problematic storm right now, because this is the one that's tornado warned until 6 o'clock. And this is about to cross over into Benton County now. So my friends in Benton, I need you to start taking those tornado precautions, lowest level, center of a room with no windows, because it could be coming to you. And this one definitely has a huge hail core, first of all. Huge hail. Huge hail. So that's going to do some damage, that hail alone. That's heading towards Brewston, Holiday, Camden, Johnsonville here. So be prepared. I would pull your car inside the garage because that hail is going to do some damage on your cars for sure. That is some large hail about to move into Benton County. And then, of course, we've got the greens. We've got the reds in here in the radar. And right now, what I would tell you is the rotation still in Carroll County at this point down here. It still looks like there might be two circulations.
I've switched over to the Hopkinsville radar, and I'm sort of seeing two one that's now just to the north of Huntington there. I'll see if I can, on Max 2, I'll see if I can outline those for you. On the Hopkinsville radar, away from the radar in red and towards it in green, and then away from the radar in, I've got that backwards, I apologize, away from the radar and then towards it in green, a little noisy there, one near Clarksburg. But yeah, it looks like we still have 2 there in the tornado warned area. You know, I mentioned Henry County. That could clip the one in Huntington. Could very clip the very southeast corner of Henry County. You can see there. That would be Henry County with the head of that arrow there. The other one is the one that's headed more